Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. And once again, we're here with Nick Sanchez to talk about Elko. How's it going, man?
Not much. Doing good. And you?
Doing good. Well, after a week off, you're going to be racing for five straight weeks, I should say. 4 short tracks and then the road course at Watkins Glen. So what's it going to be like, just going in consistently? We're getting into the big part of the schedule where you're almost going to be racing every week for the next few months.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be something that I've never done as a driver. I don't think I've ever raced more than 3 consecutive weeks. So it's really I think it's going to help the most on our short track program. Going, I think out of the 5 weeks, 3 of them, Winchester, I think one of them is Winchester, Elko, and Berlin.
And Iowa.
Iowa, crap. Iowa's a mile long. I wouldn't consider that a short track. But out of those 5, 3 of them are really kind of beat and bang short tracks. So I hope to improve on our package there. And then obviously, Iowa, we get to a little bit of a bigger track for us. So I think we have a really good package going in there. And then road course, really just tweak on things from mid-Ohio. So I think it's a schedule that'll build on our strengths.
Okay, let's talk about Elko. You haven't been there. You haven't been a lot of places that ARC is going this year. So kind of go into it's one of the shortest tracks on the schedule. And how are you preparing for that? It looks like we're gonna get a pretty big field.
It's gonna kind of go back to my late model days, racing at short tracks and just managing tires, stuff like that. So it'll be kind of going back to my 2019 season in late models across the Southeast. So I'll take what I learned there and, implement it. But, I think it's going to be a lot of saving tires and just making sure your car is in one piece at the end of the race.
Right. So what is it going to take to, go to these places? I know that, Elko's in Minnesota. Minnesota is not known for a lot of racing, but it kind of is because Elko's in one of those, the Minneapolis market. It's a rough, tough, and beaten short track. Of course, ARCA was supposed to go there last year, but not there. How excited are you? Have you ever been to Minnesota?
No, I've never been to Minnesota. I'm excited, I guess, to go to a short track. I think this year, if I look at my tracks that I'm really excited for, I'm more excited for the bigger tracks. Just because of the unknown, but short track is something I do have a good bit of experience on. So I think it provides opportunity for us to, I feel like the performance of your car kind of puts more on the driver, in my opinion, in short tracks. Obviously, you still have to have a capable car under you, but there's different things you can do as a driver to put yourself in a better position. So any track that we go to where that's a factor, I like it because I could put a lot more pressure on myself to perform.
How was your off week?
It was great. Just same as usual, man. Hanging.
Yeah. Pocono went well?
Oh, yeah. Pocono was, I feel like, for never being there, not really for my sake, but for the car's sake and my team, going to a track that I know ARCA sometimes raced twice a year, 5-10 years ago. So, going against Venturini and Gibbs, those 2 teams with the amount of data and, car performance they have, I feel like we showed our strengths. And necessarily, when we unloaded, I think we were probably close to Corey Heim in second when we unloaded, but they just got better on that test day Thursday, and we got better, but we did not get as better as them. So I feel like we really had a solid showing, and I would say really didn't make any mistakes. So just got what we could, 4th and solid top 5 and move on.
All right. Obviously, we haven't been on a short track in a while, I think since Toledo. So that's going to be it's going to be fun. You get that, that local track feel, bunch of people are going to be coming on the track, asking for your autograph and taking some pictures. Yeah. I know that everybody's excited about that. I know there's from when I talked to Charlie yesterday, it's I know they're expecting a really big turnout for Elko.
No, yeah, and I wouldn't doubt it. After seeing stands in Toledo, I'd say Elko would be the same or bigger.
Yeah.
So should be exciting. Get the fans back and go racing.
Yeah, man. All right, Nick Sanchez, thanks for coming on. We'll talk to you next week when you head to Berlin.
Awesome. Thank you.